We're gonna mix for, what is it, 6 minutes?
Yeah.
We didn't mix this now long enough the first time, and it's nobody's fault but my own. I didn't read the instructions. I just thought it'd be like Bondo, but it ain't. You gotta stir this stuff for like 6 minutes. And you gotta stir it in a way that it don't have no air bubbles in it. Mother's pretty good at that. Hard to let her done this the first time. Them other picture frames would have turned out way better. But I usually have to do something 2 or 3 times because I'm too stubborn to read the instructions. Here we go. We're trying another picture frame. This time we followed the instructions. Mother sat down and read the instructions, and it's way different than I done them for Wade, so I'm thinking this will work. I don't know. But we didn't get stirred up enough on that last, I don't think. For I just stirred it for just a minute. You're supposed to stir this stuff like 12 minutes altogether. And put this real thin coat on there so it wouldn't make air bubbles. And I just put the thick coat on it and been done with it. And it made air bubbles. So Mother is coming along. She's getting it put on there. I'll come back in a minute when we get the stuff on. Okay. Here we are with a, they call this a top coat. And it's a setting up this time. Mother made me follow the instructions. So, I don't know. Here. I was going to put a quarter in that and set it up, but no. We're going to try this and see. That's chainsaw chain there. In there. That's rings. I believe this one's going to work later. Well, here it is after the first coat. So far, so good. It is. It really looks good. Now we'll fill in all these voids where the rings and the saw chain and stuff is. That first coat was just to seal it, to keep air bubbles out of it. And evidently it's worked, for it's set up good. And it has no air bubbles in it at all. It's got a real good finish on it. So now we're going to make it look thick. Hopefully later.
Right there.
Yeah, they're busted, but you know.
They'll be alright, won't they?
Yeah.
Ain't much you can do about it, is it? Huh? Alright, what do you want me to do?
Just fill it up. I reckon that stuff's supposed to be self-leveling. Just let it sit there. You don't have to rake it with that on this, you know.
Air bubble. Will they come to the top and bust?
You have to take that heat gun. That heat brings them to the top and they bust.
It's before it dries, ain't it?
Well, as soon as we get done with it, you know. You just go over it with that now.
gotta fix this right here before I forget it.
Got it, didn't it? See the bubble right there? Now what you... Gone. Gone. So if there's any bubbles on that, now heat hits it, it leaves immediately. See? I love to do that. I don't think any bubble in it now. They may come later, but they ain't there now. I don't think it'll make any now. Does that look good? That's a finished product right there. Okay, there we are. Finished product. And it done real good. If you'll see here on the sides, see that's saw chain. Now inlaid in there, and that's rings out of a big saw. And that's me and Mary Ruth and Tommy Boyd. Tommy runs Boyd's Logging. I buy a lot of logs off of him, or a lot to me. He's one of the better loggers in this area, and he sold me a lot of logs over the years. And Tommy's a real good guy, and he wanted a picture, and that's the way it wound up. I hope he likes it.